Good morning from Kamakura, Japan. On this Friday, June 18th, one day before my birthday, my twin sister Cassandra and I. And it's a good day. It's supposed to rain on Saturday, so on this Friday, I'm going to enjoy some time in the garden, and later on have a little party, just Spunky and I. A little birthday party. So, let's see, what do we have going on here this morning? As usual, the yellow trumpet bush is looking nice. This flower here should open up by afternoon. And maybe all of them will open up. I got 3 here. Yeah, looking good. Okay, what else do we have here? While we're here, let's take a look at the tower. Tower looks good. Actually, I think I should put my boots on, huh? Much better. Oh, while I'm at it, let me share this with you. I bought some insoles here, and I just love them. They give me nice arch support. My back feels much better. My knees feel a lot better. I might want to give them a try, insoles. So I bought a bunch of them for my slippers throughout the house, indoor, outdoor, and for my boots. Okay, let's give the tower a turn. Okay, what else do we have, Spunky? Quick look at the strawberries. Pretty sure there's not going to be anything here, but it's worth a check anyway. Yep. Yeah, I think we're past strawberry season. That's all right. The hydrangeas, the ajisai, are looking very nice. Very good. Oops, got a weed coming up through there. Okay. Alrighty, more growth on the spring onions. This ajisai here hasn't done much, but that's alright, at least it's still alive. And the begonia. It's shacked up with this cactus here. It's hard to see the cactus anymore, but that's alright. Okay, and Spunky is over here getting his chlorophyll fix. And let's take a look at the papaya. Yeah, that looks good. This dog is something else, but I love him. Okay, let's take another peek at the radishes. They were delicious yesterday. Still have some left over, so I'm not too worried about getting any today. Oh, there's a nice big one here, though. I'll leave that for tomorrow. Okay, good. Good. Alrighty. Let's take a look at the north garden here. I went and clipped the tops of the tomato plants yesterday, as you can see here, but we still have some extra growth. May have to do it again. But yeah, it's kind of windy yesterday morning, so I was a bit worried about putting too much stress on the lower portions of the tomato plants, so I clipped them, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, it looks good. Still no ripening, but I'll be patient. Got a lot of clusters, though. I'm going to be in tomato heaven here. And even up here in the upper portions, too. These are looking good, too. More fruit coming in here and here. Okay, how are the string beans doing? the ingen. Oh, the first full blossoms are here. See this? So, by next week, we'll be having some string bean growth. Very nice. Okay, when I find a tendril outside here, I just push it in gently to help it grow upward. Okay, so that looks good. Now let's turn around here and take a look at the zucchini. The zucchini are looking good. Not much change since yesterday. Do some weeding while here. Oh, we have a flower. See that? Don't know if that'll be a male or a female. But, you can see the bugs are out, chewing, nibbling. That's all right. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can pick some cucumbers today. Okay, let's take a closer look at the cucumbers. Okay, can you see that? There's one inside there. I'm going to pick that. This one here. They're not big yet, so I think I see 3. So I'm going to pick them, and in doing so, it frees up energy for those new ones coming in. See the flowers there? So I'll do that. All right, I think I can reach. Okay. Slightly misshapen, but it's edible. Okay. This one is thin enough I can probably pull it right through the net. Maybe not. But they're nice and cool. They're rather prickly. You can see the prickles on there. Okay, another one. And there's one that's curled. I'm going to clip this as well, just to free up the energy. See this one here. Yeah. Okay, any more? I think it might be time to go in there and pick that eggplant, the sole eggplant. Again, that too will free up energy for the rest of the plant, the other blossoms. So this is what we have so far. 4 smallish cucumbers, but they look good. Very nice. Okay, down to the lower garden. Let's get that eggplant. Well, these spring onions are doing well. This is what I staked yesterday. Volunteer tomato plant. It's looking good too. A nice tall stake too. And the twins, Robert and Cassandra, whose birthday is tomorrow. Okay, nice. And this one too. Looks looking good. And over here. Before this plant gets too big, I'm going to cut this one off. I want the energy to go upward, so I'm going to cut this off here. And over here, looks like this one will need some twining. See, I let this one stay on the plant, but I had to tie it up here. So I didn't want to have to do that again. So that's why I cut that branch off. I could lose this, but I'm going to keep it because it's already about to set fruit. And it'll be a nice little bushy plant. I like that. All I have to do is just twine that. So before I do that, let's take a look. See what's going on up here. Okay, I think I'm going to reposition the netting so that the leaves of the zucchini won't be encumbered by the net. Before I do that, I think it's time to pick that aubergine, that eggplant. So let's do that first. Okay. Okay, not terribly big, but I like it. It's beautiful. Let me put that in the basket. I don't want to get it bruised. Put the basket over here. Okay. Good stuff. So this is what I'm looking for, is to have the leaves of the zucchini come and hang over here so they don't get caught up in the netting. Something may be tempted to go in there. Try to get something. Aha! I found another cucumber. My goodness. Not bad. Sort of nipped myself on the finger cutting it. I couldn't see so well. Can you see that? Okay, so admittedly I did take a ring finger, not middle finger. I did take a first aid break to just bandage my finger there. It wasn't a deep cut or anything, but it was leaking a bit. So, and I've also taken some time here to redo the netting. Let me spin you around here. I've lowered the netting down just to above the zucchini leaves, and yeah, they'll find their way through. The peppers will be okay, I'm sure. Yeah, that way it's just enough space that nothing will be tempted to go in there. Keep my tomatoes safe, and cucumbers as well, especially over here. So yeah, I'll keep it loose like this, just for easier access. This is a releasable knot here. But yeah, let's give it a few days and see how this works out. Alrighty. Okay, while I was at it, I also twined these two stems separately. So they have nice support there. And that's looking well. And I have to keep on top of these vines that come up from below. Every so often I have to come out and take care of them. This here. Or else they would just take over. So I have 5 cucumbers and 1 eggplant. Not bad. So it's getting hot. It's going to be a hot day. And I'll wait until the sun gets on the other side of the house before I do any barbecuing. Okay, I'll do a little bit of watering here. Oops. Directly in the upper level. As you can see, it flows down to the lower. And we got a good rain yesterday, throughout the day. So I think the soil is fine here. Don't want to overwater it. So let's go inside and see what we've got going on there. Spunky sunbathes. Okay. So I baked some cookies while I was out tending the garden. This is some blueberry banana bread that I cooked last weekend. Still have some. Oh, let me show you this. this is what I'll be barbecuing. I've salted it, peppered both sides, and put some spice mixture, homemade, paprika and other sorts of things, garlic powder and whatnot. So I'm letting that cure in the fridge for a couple hours, and then I'll take that outside to the grill for many more hours. It's currently just after 7 a.m., so I've got plenty of time to slow cook the ribs. And yeah, I still have some mint left over from yesterday's pickings. And you can see how wonderful the ajisai is outside my kitchen window. Yeah. When I was growing up, my mother had this in the window, and she sent it to me. And I have it in my kitchen window. It's a nice memory from childhood. So that's a nice memory from my childhood, and cartoon-like, it only has 4 toes. So I'm going to give one of these cookies a taste here. Very good. Very nice. I've noticed that when I let the batter sit in the fridge for a while, all of the flavors come together quite nicely, even better than the first day. Nice way to break the fast, huh? Slow cook my ribs in the ever trusty Instant Pot. I've got a trivet in there and about 1.5 cups of water and about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So I'll just curl the ribs in there like that and put the top on. And let's see here. Come up to slow cook 4 hours. Okay, I think that should do it. It's just before 11 and 4 hours. That'll take me to about 3 o'clock. Well, I've got some preps done for the grilling I'm going to do this afternoon. It's about 2:13 in the afternoon. As you can see, I've cleaned up the Weber grill. I've even washed the cover, threw that into the washing machine to give that a nice clean. And yeah, so I'm going to use these 2 different kinds of charcoal here. This is Kingsford, and this is a Japanese sumi. That breaks up very easily. I'll let you see how that works here. And I've got some good old starter fluid. to get the fire going. In about 45 minutes, the ribs should be done in the Instant Pot, and that'll give me 45 minutes to get this up to temperature. As you can see inside, it's not too bad. Here's the grill over here. That'll go in later. Not too much rust, which is pretty good. That's why it's always good to keep these things covered. I did clean out the bottom portion here to get the ashes out, so that's all clean. It's kind of windy, so we should get a good burn on those. So I'll come back in a little while and check on them. Okay, so the Instant Pot has just gone off. 4 hours later, this is what the ribs look like after being slow cooked. So let's take them out and see what we have here. Quite fall off the bone yet, and that's good. Don't want them falling off the bone just yet. Okay, let me spread them out. Whoops, maybe I've spoken too soon. I think they are fall off the bone. Okay. I have some homemade barbecue sauce that I made a while ago, and then we're going to take it out to the grill. Okay, so let me get this dressed. One side done, let's do the other. Spanky can smell all this meat. He's getting excited. Okay. One of them broke in half, that's all right. No big deal. Okay, we'll get this backside dressed. Edges. Okay, now I'll cover this with aluminum foil. I'm going to double up on the foil because I want a nice seal. So this will go on the grill for about an hour or so. Let's see, it's 3:04. So about 4 o'clock or so. Let that slow cook again with the sauce on it, and then I'll baste it one more time with the remainder of the barbecue sauce. So let's go outside. So let's see how the coals are doing. They look pretty good. I think they're ready to go. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to put on these gloves here. I don't know if you can see that. It says Grill Heat Aid. These are special gloves to wear when dealing with hot stuff on the grill. So what I'm going to do is use indirect heat. I have the coals on one side, and our ribs will sit off to the side, and in about 45 minutes I'll come back and check on it. So the Weber has a built-in thermometer, and you can see it's coming up to temperature rather quickly. So we're up to about 165, and yeah, I'm going to let this go and cook for 45 minutes. Okay, back outside now. You can see the temperature has dropped back down from, it was at about 165, and it's down now to about 135, and it's been about an hour. So let's take a look. Okay, so yeah, the Weber comes with a nice hook there to allow for the lid to just stay right there. Okay, I want to take a look at this here. Let me just take a quick peek from here. Oh, that looks wonderful. Okay. What say you? So I'll leave it on this indirect heat and let that create a nice crust on there. Alrighty. It's 4:07. This will come back up to temperature. And yeah, in another 30-40 minutes, we'll come and check on this again. It should be done by then. I've taken the ribs off of the grill and covered them and let them sit for a while. Let's take a look. Oh, that's nice. Okay. While that was happening, I cooked up a Spanish dish. This is Spanish vinegar garlic mushrooms. I'll leave a link in the description box below. This is from the YouTube channel Spain on a Fork. Really nice guy. I support him on Patreon as well. So this is what it looks like at the end. Nice, delicious ribs. Slow cooked in the Instant Pot and then finished on the grill. A nice salad with cucumbers and radishes from the garden. And Spanish garlic vinegar mushrooms. So, this is my birthday treat to myself, a day ahead of time. Well, thanks for joining me here in the Kamakura Gardener's kitchen. Do take care. Have a good weekend.